person who was killed was in this one seat, seat 6. Seat 6 was the death seat. But they had amazing loadout. Though the front gear did immediately collapse, likely due to the sideswiping, the main landing gear did not. Thank God. It was just shutting down the number 1 engine gave them enough power to be able to go fully on. The pilots were taken out at the last people who were taken out were the pilots. The aircraft's front was said to have been about to give way at any minute at that point. And because they had no stabilizers, but were still stable enough due to the over-engineering of the aircraft, they got back to O'Neill. They could never have turned back to whatchamacallit, they could never turn back to, Harrison Air Base. That was quite literally a miracle. A miracle or whatever. But what about the tail? Well, one of the aircraft went off and lifted up so violently that it hit the tail and tore it away. The back bulkhead would later fail, throwing out when what happened, the back bulkhead did fail and rip out one of the plate. It got one of the plate ends, seats to break off and be thrown out. The flight attendant did not die. 172 aboard, 171 survived. Survived. Okay, put it like there. Attempt to recreate the failure from the initial failure. The failure that was about to happen in the middle of the flight, but was suddenly accentuated by, the fact that they struck. Explosion caused something violent to occur. The entire right side of first class broke off. those people were never found. A sudden explosion occurs, and the tail then drops away. The tail was never found. It was likely that it just was blown up. The aircraft slowly shuddered around. The aircraft falling down. Lost large amounts of her lift. The engine failed. The aircraft rocked about. The aircraft slammed down, with attempts to at least steady the aircraft having been figured out to have been attempted to be made by the flight crew. The aircraft's forward end broke off. The first class area. Well, the rest of the aircraft sank. A valiant effort. Direct me escape. Far, 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 far. Add-on editor. Test location again. Okay, turn on the roll gyro, and then this, no brakes.